Hi friends, myself Inamdar Fiza. Today we are going to start with a new topic which is from parts of speech. We all know that there are 8 parts of speech. First noun, second pronoun, third verb, fourth adverb, fifth adjective, sixth preposition, seventh conjunction and eighth interjection. And from this 8 part of speech, we are going to start the first part of speech, that is noun. Noun. The things, animals and people in the world around us all have names. These names are called nouns. Example: tree, leaf, branch, tiger, strips, fur, castle, tower, window, cap, tractor, wheel, dinosaur, claw, tail. And we have to remember one thing: everything has a name, and every name is a noun. From a mouse to a mountain, from a castle to a clown. So there are many types of nouns. So I will tell you how many types of noun. There are 5 types of noun. So let's start with the first type. The first type is a common noun. The noun on these 2 pages are called common noun because they don't talk about one specific thing or person. You can see the noun tree about any tree, the noun brother about any brother. The nouns on these 2 pages means this page and this page are the common nouns. This page and this page, both pages has the common noun. Let's see the examples. Tree, leaf, branch, tiger, strips, fur, castle, window, tower, tractor, cap, wheel. These are the examples of common noun. This is my brother. In this sentence, brother is the common noun. She is a teacher. Teacher is a common noun. He is a singer. Singer is a common noun. I am the champion. I am the champion. In this, the champion is the common noun. There are also nouns for things that aren't real but only exist in our imagination. He is a wizard. Wizard is not present in the real life, but it is an imagination. So the wizard is also a common noun. Here is a dragon. There are no dragons present on this earth. Only dragons are the imagination. So dragon is also a noun. So the second type is proper noun. A proper noun is a name of an actual person or place. A proper noun always begins with a capital letter. And you have to remember one thing: in common noun, only when the common noun comes beginning in the sentence, then only we have to take the capital letter. But when the common noun came in middle of the sentence, then we have to take a small letter. See, in these sentences, the common noun came at the last. That's why they have taken the small letter. So, and when the proper noun came in between the sentence, at last the sentence, or in starting of the sentence, we have to take only capital letter. So see some examples: Emily, Jack, Candy Ams, New York City, France. And we have to let's see the examples of sentences examples. The name of the month and days of the week are also proper nouns. We have to remember the names of the months, days, weeks, years are proper noun. We go on holiday in August. August is a proper noun. We start school on Monday. Monday is a proper noun. The name of persons, the name of animals, the name of city, the name of any place is a proper noun, but it should be a proper name. If we'll say this is a village, the village is a common noun. And if we'll say this is a Gunjoti village, then the Gunjoti is a proper noun and village is a common noun. So let's see the another type. It is abstract noun. Abstract nouns are names for things you can't see, hear, or touch. Health, we cannot see, we cannot touch, we can only feel, or we cannot hear also. We can only see, we can only feel. Hunger, we can only feel. Some extent nouns are feelings. Happiness, we only see. Disappointment, we only feel. Some extent nouns are ideas. Speed is an idea. Fame is an idea. So let's start another type of noun. It is compound noun. Compound noun. We sometimes put words together to make new nouns. These nouns are called compound nouns. Raincoat. Raincoat. When we will join it together, it will become a noun. It is compound noun. Rain plus coat equals to raincoat. Star plus fish equals to starfish. Cup plus cake equals to cupcake. Sun plus rise equals to sunrise. Hand plus bag equals to handbag. Tooth plus paste equals to toothpaste. Tooth plus brush equals to toothbrush. These are the some examples of compound nouns. When the two names or words come joining, then the compound noun formed. So then we have to start another noun. It's the last noun, that is collective noun. Collective noun. Some nouns refer to a group of animals, people, or things. They are called collective nouns. A flock of geese. Flock is a collective noun. By saying there are many geese, we don't say like this. We only say that a flock of geese, or there is a flock of geese. Second, a herd of elephants. We cannot say a flock of elephants. We only have to say a herd of elephants, because for elephants there is a they have given the proper name, that is herd. A range of mountains, a team of hockey players, a team of cricket players, a team of volleyball players, a fleet of fishing boats, a school of fish, a school of students. We can use this such a collective nouns. So these are the all examples of nouns. So let's revise it. What we have learned. We learned the 5 types of nouns. And what do you mean by noun? The things, animals, and peoples in the world around us all have names. The things, animals, peoples, all have the specific name is called proper noun. And by saying the proper noun, when we use the common noun for them, such a by using Raman, Amit, Fiza, Asim, by using these we can use students. This is the common noun. And when we use the specific name, Fiza, Asim, Nilofar, Aisha, when we'll use like these names, then we will call them proper noun. And the third noun which we learn, abstract noun. Abstract noun are name of things we can't see, hear, or touch. Means the nouns we cannot see, hear, or touch, only we can feel. Such a kinds of nouns are called abstract nouns. And next, which one noun we have learned? That is compound nouns. Means two words or two names come together and they form a noun is called compound noun. And which we learned the last noun, it is collective noun. It is collective noun. When by using such a words, Amit, Fiza, Asim, Nilofar, Aisha, Kaif, by using these all names, we can say the students. The students we can say by using the names of that all students, we can say students. Or by taking all the names of the team players, we can say a team. a flock of geese, a herd of elephants. By saying the names of elephant, 1 elephant, 2 elephant, 3 elephant, 4 elephant. By saying these, we can say a herd of elephants. By saying 1 mountain, 2 mountain, 3 mountain, 5 mountain, 10 mountain, we can say a range of mountains. Like this, when the many number of things, animals or anything came in a large amount, so by using the 1, 2, 3, 10, 20, by using such a numbers, we can use a specific collective noun. We can use a collective noun such a flock of geese, a herd of elephants, a range of mountains, a team of hockey players, a fleet of fishing boats, a school of fish. We can use such a things. So all you have remembered these things, and you know all the 8 parts of speech. I will revise it again. First noun, second pronoun, third verb, 4 adverb, fifth adjective, sixth propositions, 7 conjunction, and 8 interjections. These are the 8 parts of speech. These are all parts of speech. Have you learnt all? If you not learned, see this video again and learn it perfectly.